Aries and Aries collective. Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries rising, Aries Venus, Aries Mars, all the Aries in the planet. This is my free monthly February 2025 horoscope tarot reading for Aries, and possible also for cross-watcher who are interested what is happening in the Aries life. I have made already very Valentine style setting, a sacred space. I always create this sacred space. Let's hope this is not too bright here. It's like kind of bright light here, or the sunlight. Anyway, let's go. So there is pre-selected oracle card. We don't have so many oracle cards like usually when I keep my Sunday pick-a-pile reading. Today is Sunday, but 10 o'clock in Europe. So good morning, every Aries. Good morning. There I have maybe even more, but you have just this movement 28. This will be your oracle card for month of February. So there is a lot of movement. There is even a windmill and a balloon and very fast bird, the fastest bird ever. Racing bird here, Strutzi. So that is here. But I'm having today my own tarot spread. I created, it's called the Golden Compass, and we're gonna make it this compass shape. I have made this kind of preview already, where I showed you a crystal as well. You have throat chakra. So somehow I can already say surely that February is time to open your mouth. It's time to speak up. It's not time to be silent child and withdraw. It's time to communicate. Communicate is what heals, and expression is what artists need to heal. And this is often crystal that artists get. This is all kind of expression. It can be with your body, it can be with your voice. It's just generally the expression, what kind of expression you can make. It is very healing to do that. For me personally, I think being creative, it's all about like not giving up. Let's say there are those moments like in even me when I was searching for this tarot spread too, I don't always know. So I have had moments when I'm completely with all the world news, what's going on this moment. I've been also kind of devastated, like what can I say to people? Because kind of I have predicted even apocalypse in my one reading of the last purgatory reading. There I was already having one pile predicting apocalypse. But anyway, point is like, I don't want to be the doomsday prophet. I don't want to be any I was very much into David Lynch lately, but okay, he died. But it's like almost, I could say, like I feel those things many weeks before. I'm that sensitive, but it's a good for you. You might now see something that is useful for you to have. Golden Compass is, of course, what it is. It is your heart. It is, you know, your purpose and your soul path. Like I'm trying to get in this reading you back on the track, and possibly also ready for s.valentine. So let's start. This is your February reading. But yeah, I was saying like it takes a long time sometimes for me to process something. I'm kind of sensitive. And I had really this feeling of like I have nothing to give. And then I just know I have read this War of Art. And it is a book talking about resistance. And there is a beautiful truth about having a big resistance about something. Usually it's a sign that there is something golden behind that resistance. Usually it's a sign that if you feel immense, like you're procrastinating, you feel this kind of, you cannot do it. The time is first of all not right, but it's almost like you are in this germinating process, that you are in the compost and you are maybe in pieces, your life is a mess, whatever is the situation, you feel a chaos, but you have to just be there, be in this chaos, feel it and go through it. And there you will find a way that is a new way. Most likely the chaos is creating a new path. And that's why you feel the resistance. And this happened to me. I was like, when I got this moment of understanding, like, of course, when you feel lost, what do you need? You need compass. You need golden compass. You need to know your heart again. That's what need. Not everybody need in this world when this chaos. We need to find back to the heart, back to the soul. Okay, so let's start. First part of my predictive reading for February is, this is general reading still, is of course Aries. We're gonna look, this will be your deck. This will be your deck for the golden compass also, the tarot of positions. We will look now your opportunity for the month of February. So this will be the predictive part of this reading. So let's see. There's some hair here. Don't want to have hair in my deck. Oi. Is there somebody? You can always say hi. Welcome all the people. This is your opportunity. Then we have challenge. And I will use this deck for all the piles. This is interesting. High energy. Love is often highest energy. So let's tune into this kind of, what kind of challenge February will give you. What kind of hard challenge. Eric Dennis. Hey. Welcome. This Aries reading. Good morning. Who is here also? Self-belief. Hi. Welcome. So this is your challenge now, Aries and Aries Collective for the month of February. So let's see. And we have this, of course, overall advice later. Let's see. So the opportunity is Page of Cups. Interesting. It is a nice thing to have this really like a ready for Valentine. Like, of course, this I see as a Sandman card. For me personally, it's very inspiring because I see my dad as a Sandman. Like, I saw this one dream that inspired my whole one tarot deck I did. It's called Sandman's Daughter, and like my dad is very creative, so he kind of gave me this pack of sand, pack of dreams, and it's in one real dream in 2013 I saw this, that he was giving me, the only heritage he was giving me was a bag of sand, bag of dreams. And this is of course big dreamer. This page, it's the biggest dreamer, and of course it could say inner child healing card as well. It's going back to kind of what did you dream when you were a child. And as well, it can be kind of like a lucky page, that sometimes like a bird is passing with a fish and the fish just drops to the cup. It's like, what do I have here? Wow, I got here something like I never thought I have. So there can be opportunity to almost like see the world in new eyes, like a child's eyes. A bit like a Fool card is also like a new beginning, but have this kind of be struck about something. Even middle of all this chaos, wake up, and like me, I had this, wow, I'm gonna make a golden compass, like that, what I need when you're lost. So it's like something like, what do I have in my cup? That is your opportunity. Look what you have in your cup. You might have a lot in your heart that needs to be expressed, because we have here really the expression crystal. I'm gonna read anyway this little story time. Good morning, every Aries who is here. It's very bright light here. Self-belief. My name is Bonam. Yes, there are questions. Yes, I'm gonna explain this to everybody now. I'm not gonna start reading now the question while I do this general reading, but when I have come into it, I will pick one of these questions and then I start reading your question. So if you think like I'm not noticing, I wanna now get this basic reading done. Then I pick one of your questions, or I read them all. So yes, you can be chosen today. You can be chosen to have an answer for your question. Think wisely what you need to know. For February, this is a whole February reading. Yes, I can already say some. When I get a job, that's a good question. But now, this is your opportunity areas. For any areas, this is areas, general reading for all the areas on this planet. So, creativity, art, and novelty are favored. If you want to go along with this process, you can become a main actor or protagonist. New projects, renewals in relationships of the birth of a child can find a place in your life, or the birth of a child can find a place in your life. Immerse yourself without thinking too much, or the available energy could escape elsewhere. This immerse yourself without thinking too much, or the available energy could escape elsewhere. It's really this kind of wisdom of like children. They are all the time very like inside the thing that they are doing. They are not analyzing or thinking when they are playing or doing something. They are like completely living it. This is kind of your opportunity, being completely living your dream life possibly, or doing some creative things that you can completely kind of forget the time. Kind of carefree invitation. I do show you this closer, like I put here this kind of for every star sign. You're gonna see the preview if you are interested or what's coming. This is the Aries preview. There's something about opening a door with the key. Blue rose is of course a mystical rose that doesn't exist. It's also very imaginative. So what is in a door in the blue garden, blue rose garden, what that could be? But this is your dream, like I put here also, like this is my dream, I'll decide where to go from here. So you as a seeing this thing, you are the main protagonist of this tarot reading. You will make this reading for yourself, connecting the pieces what I tell you. Yes, somebody's asking, can you please Hindi, please? I'm not a Hindi, I'm from Finland. Yes, I can speak Finnish, I can speak Italian, but no Hindi. So these comments, if you are getting very into writing them, this is a YouTube live. I do this for one reason. I do the readings in YouTube. First of all, I like to co-create, like the fact that somebody, Aries there, want to comment the reading, co-create with me, make it special in the sense of say like this is how it is in my life, like commenting immediately about it. Or I pick your question, and as well, like I don't have to worry about like my battery, like the space in my phone or something. Like this will continue unless the internet is cut. Anyway, let's continue. So that was your opportunity for February now. Page of Cups. But your challenge, oh my, interesting. It's really like highlighting your own personal abilities, very Vika style. It is Ace of Pentacle. Investing something new. It's almost like this person is looking, what do I have here? And it is a huge potential. It's almost like seeing the golden shadow. Yeah, that's what it is. Like I'm Shadow Sister. I have this concept of one tarot deck that it's not yet out. Some tarot deck I've made, it's a kind of like there is some it's a different aspect to look in it. But the other one is about golden shadow, because we have a shadow and then we have a golden shadow, and that is all about behind all the chaos and the darkness and all shit what can come to you is actually the monsters are hiding some precious innocence and a gift. And I think now is time, the challenge to really see what is this huge pentacle is kind of hidden inside your body, your capacities, your skills, what your body can do in this life. It's all like you can kind of activate all your body. I mean, this looks really like a witchy to actually draw this and do this, but let's read. This is anyway a challenge. It can be challenging to be involved so much that it's like you can feel it in all your body, like you are committed to do something. You're committed to yourself to possibly live the authentic life, be completely in this moment, to give your all. And there is a movement, so it's not almost like this is a wheel of fortune. It's not just that this is tongue knot, like you're laying at the ground, you're actually on the wheel of fortune, like Aries. You have a chance to put in action your skills now in February. So, interesting cards. There's many people asking. Hello, Kumar Turkanen says also, and when I get a job. These questions, just put there your question. In the end, I will pick one Aries. One thing I would I will look when I choose the question that the person is Aries or has Aries placement. For example, I have an Aries in moon. I could ask a question also. I mean, I'm not gonna do it like asking question for myself, but just example, like if you have a moon in Aries, yes, you can. But it's interesting for the audience to know what is your Aries placement, then it can be relatable. That's the whole point, to make some connections with people also. It's start to understand like we are part of the collective also, and how we are part of the collective. Where is this card? These are hard to find. I love this. I will use this deck for all the challenges of all the star signs. Here we have human body. So human body is now your challenge, Aries. Making the ace of the human body does not mean that humans are first priority or the center of the universe, although sometimes you act like that. Rather, it represents that our experience of the world starts with our body. We perceive through our physical senses as well as with our heart and our mind, our instinct and intuition. It's beautifully connecting to the fact that we are soon going to do a golden compass. And it's almost like I was saying golden compass your heart, but it's almost like don't forget it's not just the heart, it's whole your body. There's a lot of messages coming, all your body is kind of like an antenna and part of your intuition. Everything that exists must be known because we cannot do so otherwise through our own unique experience. Yeah, experience is totally part of being magical, experiencing it. And that happens through body. And what we bring to that experience, like an observer watching subatomic particles, affects and shapes what is learned. We cannot separate ourselves from environment, no matter how much we behave to the contrary. The ace of earth contains the potential one could hope for. Everything that exists or can exist is in this age. Yeah, this is kind of huge potential. It's possible even your golden shadow. It is the seed of the universe. When this card shows up, it's a gift, a sign that you can make a lot with very little. I think it's time to really be grateful of your body. Somehow like be kind to your body, even sweet to your body. Like I have been lately starting to go gym, and it's really like almost like now it's time for you to Aries to hit the gym. It's like do something that your body thanks in the future. Like your future self is like, yes, 2025, I start to love my body. That's a challenge, but how can I love my body more? Like don't be too selfish, but let's say it benefits everybody that you are in the shape, like by the summer that you are, like my dad for example can come to summer cottage with us because has been in the gym. Like when you get older you need to move, especially you need to move. So moon in Virgo, we are going forward today. Just to tell you what is the timetable for today, we start with this mysterious door. This could be opened really that you to understand Aries now what is your golden shadow even. Let's see. But after that I do 11 o'clock European time, Taurus. Then I have a break, 2 o'clock I come back for Gemini, and today still 3 o'clock I do Cancer. And then other days I have to see now what I promise. But I try to do maximum 4 signs a day. I cannot do more. That's just energetically for me impossible. So we go forward, but you know that until 1st of February I've done them all. So I have this week to but these are now today. So welcome to other readings too, if that's your sign. Now, next thing before we go to this golden compass is to see current feelings of your person, Aries. I have the Valentine. This is, let's say, current feelings for whole February. So what is it you need to know for Valentine? And this. Interesting. We have here a cowboy. I am tired to dance alone. I'm ready to dance with you. Nice. Feeling Good by Nina Simone. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. I'm feeling good. Looks like your a person is feeling good about like a spring energy here. Really like this movement could mean that things are like starting to move in a positive sense. Feelings are like good. And then we have art is safe place to explore and express all emotions. No feeling is taboo. It's about being sensitive to what your body is telling you. Okay, again, this body thing here. Being sensitive to what your body is telling you, then using your art to set the emotion free. It's a very nice point of view of this body as well. This was kind of the highest person for you, Aries, thinking about you and loving you in this way. Well, I think your person wanna see you creative. I think it is. Even the dance is an expression. Dancing, going to some line dance, possibly now in February. Might be. Good thing. Anyway, I know one Aries that lives in Texas. Maybe this is for you. Now we go to the compass. So I think I only realized there was one more little girl feelings here. Like I think I have to pull from here. So one feeling still for Aries. Current feelings of your person. And one more. So we have a little more. This is also current feelings. We have a match made in heaven. 100% yes. Action now or never. Intention, dream, relationship, feeling aligned. So looks like even in this reading, I was kind of putting the period Eros and Psyche. I think this is a kind of that kind of love. Eros is the god of erotic love, and Psyche is the goddess of the soul. So you are aiming, or the person wanna have this soulful connection. And then we have here, you are taking me to wonderland of true love. Wow. Okay, so we put back this dreamy romantic page, and now we start this golden compass. So this is the main reading now. The Aries collective. Is there any Aries? I didn't see now anybody. Like you have to, if you want to be answered soon after this reading, I have to find that you're Aries. So anybody now making those questions, say clearly that you're Aries, because that will immediately make me pick you. Any question? So just little reminder, you have still time. So we are starting this golden compass. You can see the visual in my community post, how I created this. We start with this south position. South, then we go to west, then we go to east, and then we see the north. So south is where you are coming from. So it's showing you this compass, where you are, Aries coming from. Then we have, I saw bottom of the deck sunshine. That's a very positive shadow aspect, that there is this hidden sun. Don't forget, there is, this sun is coming back. Yeah, what is behind you? Two things. Then what lies in front of you? Two things also. And the next move to make. So whatever is the move you need to make, this is the compass telling you now advice. See, start from the south. Where you're coming from. Okay, we have a magician, it's a positive magician. So you being active in your workshop or whatever your workplace is, it's almost like you have all the tools lined in order. You are potentially somebody really like an artistic person. This would fit very well. Like you could be even a musician or some content maker, but like you are in your desk having connection to kind of the truth about magician is able to manifest things to the material plane. Is able to get directly from the source things down here, and it can be fast. It can be like me having the process that I felt like, let's say I start to feel like this, but I didn't give up, and I turned it to like this, and then I had this heureka moment, this golden compass, like, okay, I need this. But the process, whatever it is, you have your tools that are totally four, like the compass is having also 4 elements. Middle is a soul, of course, or spirit. We have the spirit now, the strutsi here. But so this is a master maker. This is somebody like a mastermind, very talented, and you are coming from this kind of high expertise, that you have some needed skills. So very good. Very basis completely good. Let me read these stories. Aries. So you've been like showing off, let's say. You're going for, like, you have started January being active, showing off. Showing off what you're made of. Those who know the universal laws are able to play with the 4 elements and the concepts that correspond to them. Water, emotions; fire, power; earth, matter; and air, mind. Be careful though, have an ethical purpose, a deep vision that you make your own, perhaps invent from nothing. To undertake the practice of magic is divine, wise, and not an end of itself, unbalanced and aimed at selfish accumulation. Yes, just warning, like, it's not to kind of make just plans for yourself, it's think about others too. It's really the one energy. One. Everybody can be one, actually. The source is, you're part of the one, you're getting from the source. You have a strong positive creativity and the ability to transform reality according to your intentions. You possess the skills required to start what you want or are being asked to undertake. This is a time to dare, to show who you are or who you can be. Magical and spiritual acts are favored now, and anything that seemed difficult will be easy for you as long as you respect this power. Starting very well. February looks really good. Then we have next, what is behind you? Okay, these are all interesting. There is an Empress. This is actually very creative power, to be this kind of Mother Nature. And then there is the 5 of Wands, that is chaos. It's almost like, there's a little bit like, maybe in the relationship even, there's some rivalry. It's not like you're the only one who is interested in this woman, possibly. There's something like you have to stand up. Chaos card, this after that is usually victory, but there is really this kind of like tension going on here. That's what you're coming from. Something like a territory fights, like, that's my land, that's my place, don't come here, this is my woman, don't take her, something like this. It's really like territorial. Not gonna even need to read it. It's really like this kind of territorial power dynamic. Woman is just sitting and watching, while the man is like, maybe he's telling about how the Aries man operate and how the Aries woman operate. It's like, I know what I want. I'm gonna sit here and wait. You fight your fights. Like, I'm wiser than this. Like, I hold my space. I hold my sacred space and my wisdom. Maybe because this is the major again. I'm gonna read this. This could be even a strong mother relationship. Like, there has been something with the mother that is really influential. Like, the feminine has a very big attraction or something to you, or yourself. Like, this is some kind of like a the Empress power. It's mother power, creativity, creation, even the incubation ideas or concepts, or like able to just sit on an egg like long time. Like, I want this egg to be like a dragon mother here, mother of dragons. Like, I'm gonna heat this egg until it becomes a dragon. Something like very like a dedicated to keep the paradise going. oh yeah, I hate love triangles. Yeah, you could say, Eric is right. This can be a love triangle. There might be something. Indeed, you see, it looks really a love triangle. There are different kind of Five of Wands, but this particular is totally showing like there's not just one man interest of this woman. It's like there's a rivalry there. You set your eyes if you're man to somebody, or the woman feels like, okay, what's going on here? It's like, is this also a good suitor? Like where this man showed up, like an ex or somebody. Okay, anyway. Nature symbolized by the goddess Venus expresses itself with you and through you. Embrace its every expression, every manifestation, especially in love. Sensuality and pleasure are favored, but they should be means to improve yourself and not the end with which to amuse yourself. Passion and feminine power will express themselves in you as your life blossoms and matures. Anyway, this is you are like behind you. It's almost like you're behind you. You have this powerful, possibly relationship even, that has kind of moved you. So a world of possibilities in your hands, perhaps including children or happy marital union. If used wisely and generously, they will create a bright future full of real beauty and spiritual completeness shared with those you love. Anyway, it's a little bit like the masculine is a little bit like just wanting to keep all the other lions away from the territory, something like this. Interesting. So if you are the female Aries, maybe you know this, or maybe you don't even notice what this is going on. Like, that's my woman, don't touch. Anyway, then we go. We are leaving behind this kind of triangle. So we are leaving behind this kind of like a power struggles. It could be inside the relationship even. Who is more powerful? A bit like a ram. Energy is like hitting the horns together. Like, oh, watch me, I do it better than you. Like this kind of rivalry energy you're leaving behind. Or if you are the Aries young man moving out of the parents' house, like the mother needs to learn to live without you. Then we go. What lies in front of you, Aries? Okay. Interesting. Again, major arcana card here. Interesting, very angelic. It's beautiful to go to February with this kind of spring goddess, Venus. And then we have Temperance having the balance. It's almost like equinox season is when the Aries have the birthday, so it's almost reminding you that it's coming. Birthday is coming and you have to keep everything balanced. And then this resting, it's okay to rest. It's almost like this fight you leave behind. And sometimes you get things by resting and balancing. I don't think I have to even read this. This is really clear like that. It's in the future. Don't forget to rest enough. Like, know the signs that your body tells when this is a challenge. When you're tired, there is signals. You should notice this, what you need, what your body needs. And maybe your body needs sometimes just love, but you should notice it. And what triggers you, it could be really because it's something that needs to be addressed. If you are this territorial, it's like, okay, why I'm reacting this much? There is a reason. Well, the horse is kicking. Anyway, now we have the next move to Aries to make. Okay, we have the lovers. Beautiful. We are getting to the paradise. So if the angel was here balancing in the future, the angel is here like watching over the lovers, and it's totally the Eve moment, Eve picking the apple. Wow, we have a very paradise reading here. Wow. And in this movement card, it's like the paradise is kept on the roots, like you hold the world on your shoulder, something like this. But you're going fast. Like it's almost like interesting way to show it here. Also, the paradise is here. You keep it safe. But it's something to do with your body always. This body is very present here. Eric says, can I get a personal reading after this? Wasn't it that you were Scorpio? What was your... I'm like, what was your sign? I don't think it was... Was it a Capricorn? It was not Aries. I don't remember it was Aries. Was it Aries? So it was not Scorpio, no? I thought. Was it? Yeah, Scorpio, yes. So this, you have to look if you have Aries placement, then yes. Then yes. But there is a one way to go over the line. You can give me a donation. Then that's the only way I could. But the free reading is meant for Aries. But it would be fair that somebody's Aries in this question. It would be meaningful for everybody. And you have to wait your turn because your reading will come eventually, but not today. This is what move next to Maeve. So looks like lovers. There is a choice to make who you love or how you love. A choice is presented, good or evil, hatred or love, stagnation or movement, obedience or freedom. Choose totally so you can fully embrace your decisions and its consequences. Give the fruits of your heart to those who deserve them most. Refuse them to those who stay with you only out of duty or selfishness. Knowing how to love and being able to choose what and whom to love are fundamental actions for evolved souls. Give your energy, time, and gifts to those who inspire you to become a better person. Escape the fear of rejection and dive into love and affection with people and the world. Beautiful compass, and the north, pointing to north, is like you just have to be the lover of life, lover. In February. So it's a very beautiful thing. Now let's read still this advice for Aries. Eric, you have another chance to ask a question. Come today to my 6 o'clock pick-a-pile reading. There again, anybody, any star sign can ask a question. I think it's better choice this. Come to this 6 o'clock European time. I will be there. And I will take also questions. But of course, it's a long reading. And usually I take it in the end. Unless somebody give me again donation. Can make exception. But point is there. Any star sign can ask a question. Like today. No, this card. So this is Aries now your advice. Movement. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You are in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Interesting that I intuitively put you even this door here. So this advice is giving you, no matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. And movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you know now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. There's simple fact about life. Like, do we feel our time? Do we feel this time that I could put going on immediately here now? Do we feel this with love or fear now in February? Choice is yours. Choice is always yours. Do you make your days fearing about things happening in the world? Fearing about failure, all possible loss, or you choose to love it through, to take the lessons, to be involved, to be part of the world. Choice is yours, Aries. So here is your reading, Aries and Aries Collective. I think we finally arrived. I'm very positively surprised how angelic cards you have here in your future, in your actual moment. It's kind of like in my icon when I did this whole golden compass tarot spread, I put the Eros and Psyche, like beautiful union with masculine erotic love and feminine goddess of the soul love, and this is coming even here. This anima and animus meeting. You should really make your choice about who you love or how you go about it. It could be even self-love, because this was your challenge. It all start from yourself and your potential. But yeah, creativity is the way to go. The expression is the way to go. Now I'm gonna read your comments. Nicole say, am I going to end up with the person I'm thinking of? And are you, Nicole, Aries? Because now I go through all this. I'm gonna look all these comments. So there has been Aries since the beginning. I didn't even notice. First of all, did I notice how early you were here? Let's see. Okay, so the husband is, I think it's really on the edge of the Aries season. Is it like a Taurus? I think the Aries changes already 22nd of April, if I'm right. Sorry, Taurus husband. Let's see. Shasi asked where I get a job. Mar say hi. Hi, ma'am. Many times hi. I just want to know that somebody is Aries, and then I will take your question. That would be what I'm looking here. Mahaparais moon in Virgo. And yeah, no Aries planets here. Now anybody who has that could be chosen. Sophia 10XX. I just found your channel. Link it and subscribe. And Sophie, are you possibly Aries? Please. I'm looking for here like somebody who is Aries. Yeah, Nicola is Scorpio. So Eric and Nicola both are here, Scorpio. You have to wait your reading. It comes this week. Then you have a chance. But tonight, anybody interested to have a free question answered, any star sign, I have a weekly pick-up reading, 6 o'clock European time. And there I do pick, usually in the end of the whole reading. It can even last 2 hours. But I do take their psychic questions. And if you give me super awesome donation, I can take them faster in the between the piles. That's kind of my rules. Sophia is Virgo. Virgo reading comes also this week. So today I go 4 signs. So I have to keep this kind of short because soon I start with Taurus. But actually when I see here that somebody has a Taurus husband, indeed you have a new chance to ask question then, because then you have a Taurus husband. There was this one person saying self-belief. It looked like the husband is Taurus. That would be then okay. So if you're interested of somebody who is Aries, that would be also okay. So for now, I don't see. Maybe I still wait a little bit. If somebody say they're Aries, I can do some little reading still, because my time is not forever available, because Taurus reading starts very soon too. I have to get this table ready. So now use this time wisely and ask me. Okay, Nicholas, person I'm interested, Aries. Okay, then it's okay. This is the thing. I want to have some relation to this reading, that we are still in this realm of like somebody seeing this reading can then relate to the fact that okay, that was Aries reading and how it's showing actually in the love life. So I'm gonna pick you a crystal. Nicola, you're the lucky one. Yeah, you get a free reading. If I do this kind of readings, really, I do intuitive walk. I prepare this kind of sacred space just for a person. If you take this paid reading, it can be even 100 euro or 50 euro. So it's a kind of, I'm trying to give you value here. So Nicola, now your crystal in this question is a heart chakra. So beautiful. So you are kind of in love with this Aries. I could say that. Beautiful Valentine reading then. It doesn't have to be so long. Let me take the love cards here. I think this would be your deck, what we're gonna use. So I think we go very simple like this first. I'm not sure if I go so far because I don't have so much time. But Nicholas, Aries person, was there any, am I going to end up with the person I'm thinking of, Nicola? But you have a heart chakra here, it's beautiful. This person has moved your heart. So there is. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. It's a very hopeful message. So it is kind of reminding you about this one truth, like we are all sacred dreamers dreaming this world into being. And again, how do you feel your days? Do you feel this time, this was still going, with anxiety or with love? And now you have even heart chakra here, you're called to kind of like love first. If the Aries is kind of stubborn and not showing you that love like a clear green light, at least you feel it already. It's a win-win, but of course the relationship with two person, so you have to kind of be patient, possibly be in the present and dream for the future of the future. When we dream, everything's possible. I'm gonna read you this little story. I think this is the most helpful what I can give in this short time, because I want to keep my commitments to Taurus that is starting after this reading. So this is from Nicola. Avoid dwelling on things that have passed and no longer exist. Everyone has a past that has helped to shape who they are. This history cannot be erased. Accept the past and look forward to the future. Set goals, dream big and create. By doing this, you will eliminate the need to revisit the past. Having a goal helps you to focus on what is important. Setting a goal with a 1-year time frame is a simple way to live in the present. What would you like to be doing or achieving this time next year? Make it an attainable task and work on your dream every day. Once you have committed to your goal, you will find you are more easily able to reach it. Work consistently toward your dream and you will make steady progress and achieve it much quicker. A woman sits beneath the nighttime sky. Let's see this. Is this you, Nicola? The pyramids and crystal castle behind her represent ideas from the past. The structures refer to the past and the things that brought you to this point. The stars in the sky symbolize the higher power that guides you. Humans are made of the same energy that made the stars. You have a light inside you. Shine into the darkness and create your dreams. Oh, wearing red berries already here. Your reading starts soon. The Taurus is already here. Like, okay, cut the crap. Let's move to the. This was not crap, but this was a beautiful, like a extra advice. I think Nicola. Oh, this was very helpful. Thanks. I think I'm gonna take from this little girl. I have like a feelings here. And I'll just put back some small cards I already pulled. Let's have this all. Current feelings of a person. I have created this in the long time period, so there is all possible feelings on earth here. So let's have for Nicholas, Aries person, what the Aries is possibly thinking about you, what has happened, what will happen. Okay, interesting that even I put it like here, back, the one that came in the Aries reading. This came in the Aries reading. Match made in heaven, 100% yes, action now, never, intention, dream, relationship, feeling, aligned. Even I put it back, I hold them in my hand and I pull the same. So this is very good sign as well. Not to mention that the heart is in your side, it's totally you have the soul power, like what the Aries need, you have the heart. They are aiming, they can be this. You can be the target. You just have to signal like, okay, I'm the target. Shoot me, like in the sense of like shoot me with love. And obsession. So there is this even imprinted addiction, watching from afar, need to control, attached, need to know. Wow, can't understand how someone is so amazing and curious. Okay, so your Aries is kind of like seeing you, but not taking action. But there is now this thing, and this also being the present and dream of the future. There is a total potential here. Yes. Yeah. Okay, Nicole. And now, Eric say lol. There is like a, let's say, the intention starts from the eye. The it's like a universe. They see like a Nikolai is here, like, oh my God, there's love. Oh my God. And actually the reaction can be flight, freeze, or what is it? Flight, freeze, or attack. And in this case, looks like the freeze has happened. So that's why you are kind of now, pyramids are here, potential is here, but you have to wait that Aries wakes up from the winter sleep. Yeah, I'm the one obsessed, Eric. Yes. Yeah. So, Chase Vega say planet Earth will change for all females on Earth. Interesting, yeah. You can see this card like that too. And God loves you. Okay, yes. Fight or flight. But now I think the time is so late, like I have to get ready this table to the new energy for Taurus. See you soon. Taurus 1 is already here. I'm gonna come so back and we're gonna go with the golden compass from the beginning. So little coffee break, little toilet break, and see you soon. Thank you for watching. Indeed, like, comment, do anything with this. It helps my channel. Thank you.